Hey everybody, Nick Fat Knight here. For this week's Platinum Medal video, we'll be looking at the second Saxony campaign mission, No Man's Land. Objectives for this mission include killing at least 100 enemy units, not losing any allied structures, and we can't lose more than 5 units. Let's go ahead and get started. Starting out, we'll need to help defend the base. Send Wilhelm to help the Grimbard on the right, send your Isengrim and infantry over to the left pillbox to help, and send your Hans up the middle. On the left side, have one of your infantry units grab resource caches and also the iron mine to the south. Be sure to defend the pillbox on the left and the right. If they're destroyed, you'll need to restart the mission. Same goes for the HQ, the workshop, and the barracks. Any allied units you lose in this section do not count towards your 5 unit loss limit. Pick up any resources that are laying around and also upgrade your iron mine to the south. As you clear areas, send your units to help in other spots. When the last enemy unit is cleared, you'll get a checkpoint.
Taking some heat. Enemy soldiers defeated.
We need to get ready for the first wave of enemies. Take your machine gunners, cannon, and Isengrim mech and put them over to the far left side. On the far right, we want Wilhelm, your Grimbart, and your Hans unit over by the pillbox. You'll also want an AT gun over by the right pillbox. Continue to pick up caches and also upgrade any resource nodes that you have. You also want to upgrade the workshop so you can build into Wotans. If either pillbox, workshop, barracks, or the HQ is taking damage, make sure to repair them. Once you have enough resources, build your first Wotan mech. Once it's out, send it over into the area just right of the left pillbox. Place your grenadiers in cover just to the north of that Wotan mech. You'll get a bunch of infantry and weapon systems on the left that you'll be able to deal with in no time. On the right will be infantry and a few mechs. Just bounce back and forth between your units, and if anyone gets too low, have them retreat and heal them up. Around the end of this first wave, you should have enough resources to build into another Wotan mech. Prepare for the second wave. Start healing up all mechs and all buildings that have been damaged. Have an infantry unit go around and pick up any mech wreck laying around. Near our northernmost oil pump, we want to build 2 pillboxes and upgrade them as much as we can. These will help with a small group of units for this wave, but these will also come in real handy later on in the mission. Build into a 3rd Wotan mech and have 1 Wotan over by the pillboxes we just built, 1 on the right and 1 on the left. The biggest thing to note for this second wave are the Nagan mech coming from the right. Just have all your mechs focus their fire on it. And then there is an AT cannon on the left. If you lose track of your mech over there, you could lose it. So just make sure you're keeping an eye out for the AT cannon. Otherwise, everything else is set up exactly the same for this incoming wave.
Target! Opposing squad eliminated.
In prep for the third wave, heal up anything that needs it and pick up any mech wrecks laying around. On the left, we want some infantry units pointing north to help deal with some Groza exosuits coming in. With the help of the Isengrim and the single Wotan we have on that side, they should be fine. On the right, you should be pretty set up with all your mechs on that side. There will also be some Grozas that approach from the far right, but if you keep an eye on things, you should be able to come out untouched. On the right, another Nagan will approach, but you'll take care of it in no time with 2 Wotans. Eventually, from far north, a Naka will fire at you. Once it's fired the first time, send 2 Wotans up to take care of it quickly before it destroys a bunch of units.
Standing those way. I cannot die.
That's it. Let's head back to base and regroup. New primary objective received.
We are always ready.
With the waves out of the way, it's time to head into the final stretch of the mission. Send Wilhelm, 2 Wotans, the Isengrim, and 2 engineer units over to the far left side of the base. In the middle where you built the 2 pillboxes, make sure they're fully upgraded and heal them up. Move your AT gun to the left of the leftmost pillbox, have it pointing north. Move your Grimbart right next to your AT gun. Have your engineers build a line of sandbags near the pillboxes. Send 1 gunner unit into one of the pillboxes, send 1 MG unit into one of the pillboxes. Set your Hans unit right next to your right pillbox. Set your Wotan just behind your pillboxes. Lastly, have your other cannon unit line up behind the sandbags that you built. When everything is healed up, have your lone engineer unit back behind the pillboxes as well. They'll sit there and heal anything when it needs it. Throughout the mission, random groups of enemies will come down this middle lane non-stop. This setup will take care of anything that comes your way. There may be some stragglers who come your way and try to decap one of your pumps or your mines. If that's the case, have your Wotan go over and take care of them, and if they got the decap, send the engineers over to recapture it. Back with the mechs on the left, we're going to send them north to take care of the Nako units. Going through the trenches, you might run into mines. If this is the case, have your engineers heal up those mechs that are damaged by them. Heading into the first Nako nest, take it slow and have Wilhelm use his ability to take care of large groups of enemies. Once the Nako is in sight, focus fire on it. When the Nako's out of the way, take care of the rest of the enemies in the area. Once everything's cleared, heal up any mech that needs it and move towards the next nest. There's a boatload of enemies in this second nest. Have the Wotans focus fire on the Nako, and have Wilhelm focus fire on any enemy units attacking. You may lose Wilhelm in the process, that's fine, we can pick him up after this fight is completed. This middle section is a pain in the butt. The lane we're getting ready to send our mechs through is the same lane where the enemies are coming from and attacking our units to the south. Depending on your luck, you may get nothing. You also may get a group with a bunch of mechs and 2 Nagans. No matter what, when you get to this area, let a group of enemies run down to your troops at the south, and then head north. You may still run into enemies on your way up north on this path, but the less the better. Up at the third Nako, spread your mechs out. There are going to be enemies coming from every which way. Focus fire on the Nako until it is destroyed. With that gone, focus on any weapon systems and enemy units that come into your area. This is also a good time to destroy some enemy resource nodes. With the area finally clear, go ahead and take out the last knockout to your
I
right.
think that's the last artillery, Mac.
It's not. There will be another, and another, and another, until we stop it.
Your Grace?
Let's concentrate on the problem at hand, soldier.
Engineers ready. We will.
This sector is secure.
Primary objective complete.
We did it! Their artilleries have been destroyed!
New primary objective received.
For some reason the game gives you grenadiers at this point. Go ahead and stow them away in a building just north of us. Have your engineers heal up any of the mechs that need it real quick before we head into this final section. With everyone healed, let's head north. Have your Wotans take care of the shrapnel gun just up ahead. Once that's gone, a big group of enemies should be coming down from the north. Include some infantry, some weapon systems, a Nagan, and a Nako in the back. Focus on the Nagan and then take care of everything else. This will also be a good time to send up your Wotan that was back at the base. With that blob of enemies gone, go ahead and head into the base, destroy the barracks and any enemies near it. Once that's gone, destroy the workshop and any enemies near it. There might be a few Nagans in this area. If there are, just focus fire on them and then continue to take out the workshop. With the mechs in the workshop out of the way, stroll on up to the HQ and destroy it, and once it's been destroyed, you'll have earned your latest platinum medal in the Iron Harvest campaign.
They'll not see tomorrow. Heavy armor here. Hell's fury. Rockets away.
Well done, men.
Sir! Look at this!
Hey everybody, thanks again for watching. We have more Platinum Medal videos on the way. In the meantime, come check out a live stream every Tuesday, Thursday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And don't forget to follow Nick Fat Knight at the following social media sites. We'll see you next time.